Married at First Sight, Season 14, Episode 13, and this video is for Steve and Noi. If you haven't seen my videos for the other couples and the after party, at the end of this video, there will be a picture right here above my head. You can click on it and watch the videos of the other couples, but this is for Steve and Noi, so let's get into it. So let's get into this old jealous Noi. I hope people are starting to see what I'm talking about. You know, everybody talks about she's spoiled, has sense of entitlement. All that is absolutely true. And then from all that becomes jealousy. Because like I said, she wants the stay-at-home life that Steve is trying to create for himself. She wants that life. You know, Steve was called Fun Uncle, Funko, because he was the fun uncle. I think Steve envisions a life where he's not working like a dog and a slave 15, 16 hours, and he doesn't get any time with his kids. He wants that. He wants a balanced lifestyle. And what Noi's biggest problem is, you know, Noi don't want to work. We've seen that. Noi don't want to cook. She don't want to clean. She don't want to change no diapers. She doesn't want to do anything. And she doesn't want Steve to have the life she wants, which is laying up in that bed with sushi. So anytime she thinks Steve is going to have something she don't want, she get a nasty attitude. But the minute you give her what she wants, she's happy as a clam. And until she gets what she wants, she's going to manipulate and she's going to talk about you behind your back. That's what all them social media posts are about. That's the same thing as talking about somebody behind their back. How is she going to tell somebody where the post wasn't about you? Well, who was it about? Well, I do sometimes feel that way. Then it was about me then. What are you talking about? If you wrote a post and you feel that way, and you feel that way in this marriage, then the post was about me. Girl, get out of here. Noi goes on camera talking about she and Steve are having some problems effectively communicating. Well, you're the problem, Noi. You are the problem. You're the poor communicator. In fact, you don't communicate at all. You know, Steve explains that all these social media points that Noi is doing on the side and slick on the side is really creating a bad image of her with his family. He talked about on the after party that, you know, his sister, his cousin, all of them are calling him, talking about what she posted, why she doing that. She getting a bad reputation with the family, but she doesn't see that. And then she tried to have a slick old mouth, even when Pastor Cal told her she shouldn't do it. Her little slick tongue said, well, listen, Pastor Cal don't run me and you don't run me. I do what I want. You know, see, Noi has this little small, petite body. She may talk softly, but let me tell you, the words coming out her mouth are just as bad. You're going to tell someone that when you post something, it makes me feel like I'm not important. It feels like you're putting me down, and you tell the person, well, I don't care how you feel. I'm going to do what I want to do because it's what I want to do. You got a problem. But she spelled it out for you. Noi's first concern is herself. It is crystal clear that in this relationship, she could care less about what Steve wants. It's all about what she wants. And what he's feeling is exactly correct. What he's saying is the cost of me being with this woman going to be that I have to lose myself? Is my whole life going to be dedicated to doing everything she wants to make her happy, but at the same time, he's got to give up his own happiness? Like I said, that is the question and thing facing Steve right now. He said he's starting to feel like he's being taken advantage of. You are being taken advantage of. And the other problem you got is you got experts coming here telling you everything you need to do to accommodate her. And they're not talking about anything she needs to do to accommodate him. They keep talking about this money thing, this getting a job thing. They're not at the root of the problem. They keep feeding Noi these lines, and she goes, oh yeah, I'm gonna run with that. That's what the problem is. That's not what the problem is. The problem isn't how Steve makes money. The problem is she just wants to make sure there's enough money so she can sit at home and raise those kids. Steve has been saying for a long time that he tries to sit down and talk about finances with Noi, and at first none of us believed it. We thought it was Steve avoiding it. But every time you do turn around, Steve is trying to have a deeper conversation about it. This time he sits her down in front of the computer. She acts like she's looking around like this. She acts like she's not interested. She can't even concentrate. Noi don't want to go over no damn numbers. She don't want to look at no Excel spreadsheet. She doesn't care about that. All she wants to hear is what he said in the end. And what he said at the end was, you know what? Maybe you too could take some time off. Ooh, she lit up like a Christmas tree. Then he said, oh, when would you want a baby? She goes, the first year. And he said, oh, I'm okay with that. Ooh, now all of a sudden she lit up like a Christmas tree. You see, Noi don't want to do any of the work. She doesn't want to be filling in on no spreadsheet. She don't want to be paying no bills, writing no checks. She wants Steve to do all that work. That's why I told Neve, stay strong and firm to your plan. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to run your own business, Run your own business. Because if you get in the habit of bending to every little whim Noi wants to, you will lose yourself behind her. And she may take you down a road you don't need to go. Be the leader of your family and make the decisions that are right for your family. Because this little game that Noi is playing, it's an emotional game. And that is not how you lead a family. Not at all. Like I said, he's showing her that, listen, you can be a stay-at-home mom. You can take some time off, but it doesn't mean I have to get a 9-to-5 job. Noi is trying to dictate to Steve exactly the way she wants him and what she wants him to do. He doesn't have to do exactly what she says. You know, Steve loves Noi. Steve wants Noi to trust him. Steve wants Noi to believe in him. But one of the things that they're getting stuck on is this money thing. At this point in time, I know Steve has already told her that, listen, I have plenty enough money in the bank that you don't have to be worried that we're going to be getting put out. That's still not enough for Noi, because what Noi wants to be told is not what Steve has. Noi wants to be told what you gonna give to her. And then when it comes down to other stuff, she's like, yeah, I want individual accounts. I want to sleep in a separate house. I want this, but give me everything you have. She's quick to draw the line on what she wants to contribute. She's quick to say 50-50 on, you need to do this for the baby. You need to clean. You need to cook. We need to have separate bank accounts. But when it comes to his time, his resources, his whatever, she wants it all. Noi needs to grow up. She's very immature. And hopefully as this marriage progresses, she will become more mature. I think she will as time goes on. But at this point in time, Steve needs to draw some lines on how he bows to this immaturity that she has, because he shouldn't let her rule his household. Be sure to check out my videos on the other couples. Here's the link right here. Talk to you later. Bye.